Yeah, people, we're here again. Yeah, we're here again. We're here again. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another one here on the Coaches Desk. Big up yourself, my people. Yeah, man. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hey, listen to me now, man. We're gonna talk about the interview and react to the interview where Franno go on with on Sports Max. Big up to Ricardo Chambers. You understand? Yeah, man. So here one now. Franno, as usual, you know say Franno no mince words when he's talking. Franno no hold back nothing. And Franno is gonna be as real as possible. Seeing? So Crystal Slowly, that is the athlete we're gonna be talking about in this one. You get what me I say? Crystal Slowly. Don't watch the name, people. Don't watch how the crystal is moving slowly. But she fast. You get what me I say? She's very fast. And you know, Frano explained what really happened to her when he was asked a few questions. So he was asked, is she ahead of plan? He's pretty much saying, no, she's not ahead of plan. She's in her third year, you understand? But the challenge is that it basically says she's where she's supposed to be, but she could have been ahead if it wasn't for her studies. Seeing she's studying architecture, you understand, and it is really, really a demanding program that she's involved in at the University of Tech. It is so demanding that she had to leave the island for some practicum over in Dominican Republic. Yes, and that would have caused her to miss a whole lot of training. Yeah, that caused her to miss a lot of training. You understand? And it is very, very demanding, that program that she's doing. You understand? He's saying that because of those missed sessions, she would have been, hampered a little bit in her training. So I guess he's tailoring something towards her, in producing what she's producing. He also indicate that her weights room activity is lacking. Why? Because she missed a lot in the period when they were doing the training, the weights training, the weights room. She wasn't available because of the said program that she's currently doing. You understand? So kudos to the youngster trying to balance school and athletics. It is a big deal. Thumbs up to her, man. Yeah, man, that's a big deal. And I don't know, say, a championship coming from, say, a bright girl. You understand? So big up to Crystal Slowly. Now, in terms of where she is and where she could be, Franno is saying that she's going to do well. And she is in with a shot to make the team. Now, tell me these things. She missed so much training. Obviously, she's very talented. And her fast twitch most of them activate quick and fast. So if she would have missed so many training sessions, especially the weights room, and can produce a 10-9, that is very significant, Very significant of her ability and what her ceiling could be. Seeing? I hear people talking about she can go at 10-8 and as close as possible to 10-7. I don't know about that, but based off what Franno said, you can't really kick over the bucket there, You can't really kick it over. And we can roll it back when Crystal did run at the Jamaica Invitational and she ran that 11:06 or 11:09, doing excellently well, going up against Marie Jose Talo Smith, big body runner that would have been there years upon years, and she's able to compete with her. Didn't get the better of her, but she PB'd in that race. And then she come back at the Racers Grand Prix. You understand? And she buck up in a Julian Alfred. Julian Alfred basically produced a fast time, 9 10.78, sorry. 10.78. A personal best. And did not, you know, cause Crystal to falter. Crystal went in that race, ran her own race, and produced a 10.9. 10.99 to be exact. So when I look at the progress that this youngster is making, she as Franno said, she has a very good shot. And what Francis is saying, you know, he doesn't know about Shelly, he doesn't know about Elaine. All he knows is that these crop of athletes that he has, they are very, very, very good athletes. So it is important that Franno is telling us this, you know, well, for my sake, because I am loving these information, because these information put me in a state of mind that there is something that can be expected. You understand, when it comes on to Crystal Sloley. Again, I'm gonna make you listen it and I want to tell me what you think about what Franno had to say about Crystal Sloley. You understand? All right, listen what I go on. And then you give your feedback in the comment section.
And we have similar timing systems throughout the years. So based on that, we can say that these are an exceptional group of about 8 people. Eight women, I think, we have, who I think are really, really good.
Let's get into a little bit more specifics. Crystal Sloley. She's been on the lips of many. For you, is she ahead of plans for her development, and what are your expectations of her for trials and beyond?
No, this is her 3rd year at UTech with us, and she is where she is. I suspect she is where she's supposed to be, but her growth has been hampered for the fact that she studies architecture. And that is a very, very demanding program at UTech. And so you have to temper your expectations from her with that fact. But since I think she had to go to Dominican Republic this year for some work study thing in Dominican. But since she come back, she has been able to train right through without missing classes, without missing training sessions, missing the gym and so on. And I think what she's showing now has shown that consistent training which she didn't have before. But she's also very disappointing in the weight room, because a lot of that has to be done during the fall when she's most busy with school. But so to answer your question bluntly, she is where we expect her to be, especially based on how she did last year. Last year she had a very unfortunate accident at the trials, where most of our girls are out in lane 8 and the speaker wasn't working. So they had to be reacting to the people who were further inside. I'm hoping that the J3 eliminates these kind of mistakes and problems this year. But given those human error problems, I think that she is going to do well. She's certainly going to improve, because most of our athletes, I think, improve at least 0.15 or so on between their May runs or June runs and the trials. So I think she should be in with a shot to make the team.